Alright, here is a quick explanation of all the best recoil reducing attachments in Phantom Forces, but I'm just gonna cover the best attachments in every category. Let's start. First up we have optics. Now sadly no optics are really good at reducing recoil, however they can make you feel like you have less recoil, because in Phantom Forces the more zoom your optic has, the more recoil it feels like you have. I've also showcased it right here, and as you can see the 10 times zoom feels like it's a lot more shaky. That's because it has more sight magnification. Now therefore the Kusaku sight is pretty much best, as it only zooms in by 1.2, but be aware that other sights are good too, such as Reflex, Delta, Coyote, the mini sight or many others. Additionally, some sights like the AMT Terminator, DCL-20 or Mars actually reduce the recoil of your gun instead of just making you feel like you have less recoil. It should be noted though that the difference is fucking tiny. Now we get to barrels, which are amazing at reducing recoil. It's primarily the muzzle brake and compensator that you need to use. The compensator will improve your horizontal recoil, but will worsen your vertical recoil, whilst the muzzle brake will improve your vertical recoil and will worsen your horizontal recoil. Now both of these attachments are pretty good, and it depends on what you like the most and which gun you're using, so go test them both out by just shooting at a wall and see which of these attachments fits you the most. Next up is underbarrels. Now the only thing you should give a fuck about here are the grips, specifically the stubby grip, folding grip and pistol grip. The stubby grip is good for just improving the overall recoil of your gun. Like if you don't know what to use, just go stubby grip, since as you can see right here it just improves the recoil of your gun and nothing else really. You can also use folding grip, and first of all, even though the community believes it, the folding grip does not improve vertical recoil. I've made the mistake of thinking about this in the past as well, but trust me, it doesn't. It actually improves camera recoil. Now, camera recoil is how much your screen will be shaking when shooting, and for that, folding grip works. As you can see here, the M4A1 with the folding grip is a lot less shaky than the other one without it. The last grip you should give a fuck about is the pistol grip. The pistol grip improves rotational recoil, which is where your gun starts to like spin around and draw circles. This is most commonly seen on the HK21 for example. And to note that some of the other grips do improve recoil too, but they aren't really as good at it as these three grips. We then have the other category, which again is very good for recoil improving attachments. First up we have the blue laser. It slightly improves your overall recoil when hip firing, but will also improve your recoil when aiming in, and with a bit more efficiency than when hip firing. There's also the full stock, which is stupidly good at reducing recoil. The full stock will reduce multiple types of recoil whilst being aimed in, although your hipfire recoil will become worse, and you will be moving a bit slower than before. We then also have the extended stock. It can also be called a wire stock, the MP5K stock and so on. It will improve your rotational recoil just like the pistol grip does, although you will see a massive increase in camera recoil. And at last we have ammo types. Now the only ammo type that is guaranteed to reduce recoil is 223 Remington. It primarily reduces camera recoil just like the folding grip, but since this bullet has less power, you will also deal a lot less damage, which can be very bad at times. Otherwise, note that there are other ammo conversions, not ammo types, ammo conversions, that will reduce recoil, but there are quite literally hundreds of conversions for hundreds of specific guns, so I really can't cover those.